Can you hear me? I've never seen that before. And for us to sit here in front of, didn't want to make any move. We will try to be mindful when eat, because all these eyes looking at us. So we have to be mindful. Already, this is a bowl inside the bowl that we just ate, finished, with food inside after we collected the food, and we use this to eat. Clean up, but it never clean, to be honest. That is the belongings of every Buddhist monk. We have to have that bowl. We have to have this rope. Without this rope, without that bowl, we cannot become a Buddhist monk. In order for us to ordain to become a Buddhist monk, first thing we must have is the bowl and the rope. Without that, we cannot do the ordination to become a monk. After we are ordained to become a monk, we keep the 227 rules. 227 rules and regulations for the monk. And that is why many of you want, we cannot. And you wanted to hug us, we cannot, because we haven't showered for a while. We also, I still remember one night we arrived late. At the very last segment to come to the rest place. And we have to climb a really high hill. Really high hill. While we walk, try to speed to get to the night place as soon as possible, because we realized that a lot of people have been waited for hours. And we didn't want to walk, a normal pace so that people wait for too long. So we try to speed. And when we speed like that, it's really fast. And officers are beside us, but they didn't give us any citation. But they assisted us to get there, trying to get there safely. And then when we climb that hill, when we enter into the place, there are so many love, so many people around us. And I try to keep up with it. After saying hi and greet everybody, and I walk inside and I pass out. And so my team was around me trying to support me with everything. So by that time, I thought that I'm a handicap. But then I told them, I'm okay. Everything will be okay. Because we chose this path. Nobody forced us. Nobody asked us to do this. I just decided to do this. Because seeing the sufferings around us, that's why I decided to call for this journey. So when I called for this journey, luckily we have a group of venerable monks about up and down from 18 to 24 to join this journey. And at the beginning, not many people knows about this journey. We just walk. And then people start to know more about it. Before we got out from Texas, so many people drive by and they said, I didn't know that Buddhist monks exist in Texas. That's what people said. And they keep asking and they keep pointing the camera at us. And probably that's the reason why now many people knows about this journey, know more about the monks. And so everywhere we go now, the crowd get larger and larger. It means a lot for us, which I have never expected it. Simply just a peace walk. Pay attention to our footstep. Just walk like that. And just hope that along the way, there are some people just slow down and pause for a moment to look at us so that they can look back within themselves to have a peaceful moment. That's all. That's all. But then every day, it's just getting larger and larger, and so many people come out for us. It's so beautiful and so much love. And yesterday alone, I cried a lot yesterday, and there's so many people cried yesterday as well, while it's rain. It was rain yesterday. I didn't know why. Can you tell me why we cry?
Tired.
Love? Anything else?
Tired.
Hope?
To see all the people out.
Peace?
Even though it was raining, people came out.
Love? Hope? Peace? Touch? But deep down into it, suffer. Because we are suffer. Because of that reason, when we slow down, look back within, we see something, we see our inner self. We see our so we want to join together with the Buddhist monk. We want to do something for ourselves, just hoping that we'll have a peaceful life. In this life, in this society, we are too fast, way too fast, everything fast, just like fast foods everywhere. When we eat, we also rush. Imagine the day that when we wake up late, we try to rush out that door and we forgot things, right? We have to rush back to pick up and then run again. And we've been doing this for our whole life. We didn't have time to settle down, to relax, to give ourselves some love. We keep moving on like that. And that is why we always react when things are not. Because in this life we expect so much. We expect our family members. We expect the people that we know. We expected our friends to know us well. You should know me better. Shouldn't say that to me. Shouldn't do that to me. You know, this is me. This is what I want. That's what we always expected. The people that we know, the closest they are, we expect them much more. And then when they cannot do the thing that we want or satisfies us, we react. Is that right? And that is when suffer begins. Just in our family, how many times we suffer within our families? Since the day that we married, have kids together, will we suffer? Pretty much. Pretty much. But then we still try to hold on into it. And we don't know how to solve that. We don't know how to fix that. And we don't know how to live peacefully with within our family. It's just because we always expect this, and he or she will always expect that. And so when we cannot come together with one, then everything messed up. Our point of views are different. Our mindsets are different. And so that for all those reasons, our life are always struggle, our life are always not happy. Even though sometimes our loved one, our families, or our friends brought us some peace, brought us some love and happiness. But all those are just temporary. It lasts for a while, and then it also vanishes. It comes and goes, comes and goes. It won't last long. After all that smile, after all that laughing, it comes with tears after that. And I have seen this a lot. It's not about the physical body, but it's all about the mental. Our inner self, our inner child are the one who suffer the most. And that is why I call for a walk like this, hoping that we can share this message to everyone so that we can look back within to find a peaceful moment. In order for us to have a peaceful moment for our life, first thing we have to slow down. Look back. Don't look out anymore. Just look back. A lot of you just stand on the side of the road to look at the monks walking, right? By that time, you just pay fully attention to the monks. Probably that is the time when we actually pay full attention to something. Otherwise, we always multitask. In order for us to have more mindfulness, we have to practice how to be mindful on each and every step we make, on each and everything we do. Just one thing at a time. One thing at a time. When you finish this task, jump to the next one. Finish that one, jump to the next one. That's what we should do. We shouldn't multitask anymore. The more we multitask ourselves, the more we easy to get distracted. Because there are so much distractions around us. So our breath is with us every single second. But we never aware of it. We just breathe and breathe and breathe. We didn't aware of that breath going in and out. Now that we walk, we just want to share with you that come back with our breath, aware of it. Each breath going in and each breath going out, we have to aware of those. To train our mind again. To train our mind to come back within. So when we close our eyes like this, let us all close our eyes together. Pay fully attention to the nostril area. And then breathe in and breathe out without forcing our breath. Just breathe normally. Aware of each breath going in and out like that. Let us do that together. Let us open our eyes. Did we see our breath? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? We see the breath going in and out, right? Within that short period of time, how many of us actually follow those breaths in and out from the beginning to the end? A very few. Without distraction, without any thoughts. Very few. Because during that time, we have all kind of thoughts popping up, right? It's not that because we meditate, then we see the thoughts. And then thoughts arise when we meditate. No. It's arise within a second. It's like millions and millions of thoughts popping up. But we cannot see them all because we are too busy with ourselves, with our life doing something else. So we didn't aware of those. And now that we let go of everything, drop everything, come back within and look at the breath, pay attention to our breath, and now we can see that monkey mind is jumping back and forth, here and there. We experience it already, right? And now how do we train ourselves to come back when that monkey is jumping? When the monkey jumps, if we follow that monkey and then he would jump from this forest to another forest, from this country to another country, would not stop. And at the end, we still suffer. To stop that, we need to be aware of those thoughts. When it arises, we must aware of that thought arise, and then silently tell our mind that thought, come back here again. And then we breathe in, breathe out, another thought pop up, another thought pop up. It keeps popping up like that, non-stop. But the more it popping up, if we are alert, if we are aware, we have awareness, we can see all those thoughts popping up. One we see is pop up, acknowledge it, come back here. Acknowledge it, come back here, come back here, come back here. That's all we need to do. Because we live in this life, we just keep chasing after it. We didn't pull it back. Just like Aloka. When I adopted him in India, he's just a really free spirit dog that he just run around, run anywhere he wants. He's still doing that, of course. And then after I adopted him, brought him to the United States, now he's officially U.S. citizen. During the first period of time that I have to train him, I train a dog. And I learned myself that our mind is just like a dog. When the mind is untrained, whenever we see movement, whenever we see or we hear anything, any noise, any sit, we train dog already, we should know this, sit. And of course at the beginning, he always wants to chase after and cry. Have you heard him cry? You should go online check because he cried like a baby. And then I say, no, you have to stay here with me. And of course, at the beginning, he listened, and then after that, he would try to chase after it again and again. He keep doing that. But after a while, whenever I say sit, he will sit. Whenever I say stay,
Thank
he
you
stay.
for all we have
Not
done.
anymore,
Thank
he
you.
stay. You know why? Because that's why he's spoiled. And so our mind is the same thing. It is not trained, untrained, then it just go after the object. When we hear things, when we see things, when we smell things, when we taste it, when we feel, we always go for it. hearing, seeing, touching, smell, taste. These are the 5 things that all human beings are attached. We always want to smell good. We don't want to smell something that is bad. We always want to hear sweet, nice. We always want to taste good taste. We always want to see the beauty. And of course, we always want to touch something that is soft, nice, right? Anything that is not the way we expected it, we are not satisfied. So for us, we have to train to go a opposite way. So many of you ask, why do I have to go walk barefoot? Why couple of the monks are barefooted? I said, because we want to practice more to see how much that we can handle. How much that we actually can handle within this body and our mind. Because when things are not the way we expect, our mind is acting up. So when we walk barefooted like this, we step on a lot of things. Nails, glass, screw, all kind of things, and rock. It hurt really bad. It hurt all the way to the head. But when things like that happen, we try to be mindful. We manage our emotions. We manage our feelings, our sensation. And so that our life, we also the same. We need to do something for ourselves. Try to practice something for ourselves. Give ourselves something to challenge ourselves. Because in this life, not a smoother road and flat road. And of course, that will never happen. That is why we struggle. That is why we suffer. So our message to share with you all is to be mindful. Mindfulness. If we can practice like that. Thought. Feeling, come back here. Sound, come back here. That's all we need. And then everything we do, eat, is mindful when eat. Drink, mindful when we drink. Walk, mindful when we walk. One thing at a time. If we all can practice like that, I promise you, we will have a better us. We will live better. We'll have a better life. Less distraction. Less desire. And we are not going to react so quickly anymore. Because anytime when things happen, if we are mindful, we will pause for a moment before we speak, before we act. Right now, we are not. We just respond right away. So now, if we're mindful, when somebody says something, I'll take a deep breath first before I respond. If we take a deep breath and we know that our anger is arise, because we can feel our chest is getting hotter and hotter, right? It's burning. It's burning inside our chest. So when we feel that sensation of fire is start to pick up, why would we want to burn ourselves? We will pour water into that fire right away by not reacting. What if we are very angry? The anger is already arise. How can we stop this? Well, most of us cannot control our emotions, and we react and we confront with that person. And when we do that, what happened? What happened when we do that?
Được rồi chị, sao?
Bigger issues. And when bigger issues
Bỏ ra thử.
happen, there are 3 places we will go. First place is hospital. Second place is jail. Place funeral. Right? And so don't react. If they throw lemon at us, make some lemonade. If they throw bitter melons, consume it because that will clear out diabetes. And guess what? My master, my teacher earlier, he brought me dark chocolate. Physical, but I'm talking about our mind. We always love to listen to hear sweet talk, sugar coated. Those are toxic. Those are poison. It won't kill us right away, but it's kill us slowly, each and every day. When we always listen to sweet talk. And then when that person cannot give us sweet talk anymore, we react really bad. And when somebody says the thing that is not the way we wanted to hear, we react really bad. So keep that in mind. Be prepared and don't let yourself to live in this life with all those sugar-coated talking. Okay? It will kill us slowly, and until the day that we die, we don't even know why we died. And so our message here today is for all of us to be mindful, practice, so that peace, happiness will bloom within ourselves first. Remember, peace will not happen in this universe, in this world, if our family, ourselves and our family are not at peace. We have to start step by step. If all of us here today, let's say we have all families here, 1,000 families. If 1,000 families practice to have peace and spread it out to our neighbors, to the society where we stay, we live, then peace just bloom like that, spread one by one like that. If all of us here doing the same thing and all the beings in this universe doing the same thing, peace will bloom and flourish throughout the world. We don't need to go fight for those, because peace always comes with loving kindness and compassion. Without loving kindness and compassion, there will be no peace. These three things: peace, loving kindness, and compassion. I call that is the religions. That is the religions that all beings are worshiping. All beings are worshiping this religion. Besides the religions that we practice, this is the common religions that all beings are worshiping every day, because everybody needs peace, right? And so let us walk to Washington, D.C. together. Is it okay?
Yes.
In spirit, okay? Let us walk to Washington, D.C. in spirit by practicing to be mindful every day. And every day when we wake up, our mind is still fresh and pure. We have to give our mind a job to do. Before it pick up all the trash, to chew it over and over. What are the trash? Trash are the things that is not happy. Trash are the old habits, the bad habits in life. If our mind does not have a thing to do, it automatically pick up all those trash and chew it over and over, just like a cow. The cow, after eating the grass, vomit it and then chew it over and over. If we can pay attention to the mouth of the cow, we can see it chewing over and over. So I use that as our mind. Don't let our mind chew in all those trash again and again, because whenever all those thoughts rising and we not acknowledge those, then we just gonna follow it after, and then we suffer. Our day will messed up. So let our mind, give our mind a job. Write it down. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Read it over and over with our eyes. Now our mind got another job to do with our eyes, right? And after reading over with our eyes, Now we can verbally state it out loud, say it out loud to the universe. Tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day. No one can mess it up except us. Believe me, no one can mess it up except us. If they throw something to us, if we don't receive, it bounces back to them. So don't let our day messed up because of the others. We've been doing that. Let the other people control us already for many years already. Don't let that happen anymore. We don't have much energy left in this world to do that, to waste. And so after that, we live mindfully, work throughout the day with that statement. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Breathe in, breathe out. Mindful with everything we do. When things happen, remember, today is my peaceful day. Why would I want to mess it up? It reminds us that, today is my peaceful day. I will not mess it up. That is how we remind ourselves. And then at night time, before we go to bed, just relax, rewind the whole day just like a movie, and ask ourselves, better, then let it go. Let it go. Don't hold it back. Promise ourselves that I will fix that tomorrow. Then go to bed. In the morning when we wake up, when the alarm goes off, hit the snooze button and go back to sleep. Yes? She raised her hand, yes. No, don't do that. When the alarm goes off, get up right away. Don't let that laziness kill us. Once you snooze, once you hit that snooze button, the bed will automatically grow legs and arms to grab you down. Okay? And then you will die in bed. Don't do that. Get up right away. If you cannot get up because of tiredness, because of laziness, give yourself only 5 seconds to live. Remember, only 5 seconds to live. We don't know when we will die, because we cannot guarantee anything. But we cannot breathe out, we die. So only 5 seconds to live by counting backward. Let us count together. 5, 4, 3. When you get to 1, get up right away. No more negotiation. You know who's the lovers? Yourself. Dump her and him. Put them aside. The phone is killing us. Before bed and after we wake up, don't touch it. But instead, write down that statement again. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Read it out loud and tell the universe that it's my peaceful day. And then promise that I will fix the mistake that I made yesterday. Work through that throughout the day. We will have a peaceful day. If we all can do that, and all the people in this world can throw all those loving kindness and compassion and peace to the universe will respond. Respond back with all the love and kindness and peace that all beings needs. Why the universe didn't respond lately? Instead, respond with all the angry, with all that disasters. It's because all of us, we spread hatred into the universe too much already. All those toxins. That's why we get it back. If we throw the ball to the wall, it will always bounce back. So let us all do that together. Walk with the monks in Washington, D.C. But please remember, Washington, D.C. is not the final destination for Walk for Peace. But we all have to walk until the end of this world, until the end of our life. so that peace can bloom within this country and the universe. Can we all do this? That's really low energy. Can we all do this together? Let us all be a history maker of world peace. Thank you so much, everyone. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. And the last thing we do, to be sure that all that clapping and yes, to come to us, the truth that you promised you would do, with this string. This you call a peace bracelet, right? It means that we tie you up with us so that you cannot escape from walking to Washington, D.C. with us. Every time when you look at this piece, that I have to be more patient and I have to be mindful on everything that I do. That's what it means. It's just a reminder. We bless on this string, and we hope that this will be the reminders for everyone. And for those who are not here and watching online, and there always a invisible string on their wrist already. Thank you so much, everyone. And then when you go home, please be mindful when driving because we will be walking outside on the road. Okay? Thank you so much. Venerable, can we just stand in front and then we can give it on your wrist because we don't have time. Many people each other later. Okay, thank you.
Who needs water? Giỡn rồi nghe.